Hey, aloha kako, pehe oi, my peeps. So, hey, man, want to touch on something. And it's centered around our ability to easily make a difference in somebody's life. The acts or the acts don't have to be huge. It can be something as small as just saying, "Hey, man, how you doing?" And I'm talking about our interactions with the homeless people, the people who are down on their luck. You know, the other night, my daughter and I were coming out of Home Depot. Had a homeless guy posted up in the spot where there are often people, and just as we were driving by, because it's kind of dark, right with not a whole lot of light, you can't really see, but as we're pulling out past him, I saw the word hungry on his sign, and I couldn't stop right then, but I just, we got a little bit past him. I said, you know what, sweetheart, we're turning around. That dude's hungry. The word hungry, and I ain't going to let anybody be hungry, you know. So we turned around, and we turned around and pulled up to him. I said, hey, man, I think I had $10. I gave him $10. I said, man, go get yourself something to eat. He says, wow, God bless. And I said, okay, so you believe in God? He said, yeah, man. I said, well, keep on praying. He said, yeah, man, thanks. So, we went into the parking lot, and I thought, you know what, wait, I'm going to go give the dude a card, because if you need some work. And by the time I got back, I turned around, this dude was already headed to Nations Burgers. He hadn't been going to Nations. Maybe he was going to go get some beer, I don't know, whatever, but hopefully he was going to go get a big old fat Nations Burger, and so I didn't get to give him a card. So we're driving away, and I said, you know what, Ollie, what's really sad is, what if that guy doesn't have anybody to talk to? What if he has no friends? It's bad enough that he's homeless. I got into, he could have a family he's trying to get home to. He misses his mom and dad or his kids or whatever. But if he's on top of all that, what if he just got no friends? And it just got me to thinking, you know, that we can easily make a difference in that type of person's life by at least just stopping and acknowledging them, smiling at them, and if you got a couple of minutes, just sitting and talking with them, you know, because not all these dudes are mental, they're not all mental. Some of them have just had a couple bad strokes of, a couple episodes of bad luck, of this and that. It doesn't take much, man. It doesn't take much for somebody to end up in that position. I saw an example, and it just blew my mind. It doesn't take much, and so we've all got to remember, man, we're not that busy. We're not that busy that we can't just stop and talk to one of those people. Now, obviously, if you got a few bucks, give it to them to eat. They might, like I said, they might go buy a beer, but whatever, they might not. They might be fucking hungry, and I'm not going to let somebody be hungry. Fuck that noise, man. I tell Holly all the time, I say, sweetheart, we got food on the table. We can take hot showers. We are so blessed. I tell her all the time, Holly, remember how blessed we are. She says, oh, yeah, Dad, I know. We're very blessed. I thank God. My little girl, she's only 9 years old, man, but she's smart as fuck. And her heart is just huge for everything and everybody. So we have to remember, man, slow down, take a minute, acknowledge these people, at least say hi, and, you know, give them $10 so they can eat, you know. And if we got kids, we got to set an example. We have to set an example to our kids to remember those who are less fortunate than us. Shit, Holly would feed sandwiches to homeless people every day, all day if she could. She says, Dad, if we ever hit the lottery, we're going to just go all around and give them backpacks and sleeping bags and food and blah, 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 blah. I say, yes, we are going to do that. You're right. We're going to do that. She's got all these crazy plans. What we're going to do for the homeless, and half of them kind of, it might not work, but it's the thought that counts. But you know what? As this new year approaches us, man, let's just all try to do a little, man. Just a little bit. The acts don't have to be huge. Let's just try that. Because, in doing so, we're making God smile. Because we are our brother's keepers, man. We have to. We have to help those who are less fortunate than others, Now, I'm not going to get into some huge political thing about fucking refugees and immigrants in Syria and Israel and Hamas, all that shit. I'm just going to bring it down, man, to the dude down the street from us, to the dude on the corner. We can't change the whole world. We can't change the whole world. But what we can do is make a momentary or, just a small difference in that dude's life. That dude or that woman, that person's life in particular, we have the ability to make a difference. Start down, way down here with that dude. Let's just start with that guy. The rest of these guys, I might not be able to do anything, might not be able to do shit for, but that guy right there, I can put a fucking food in a meal in his stomach today, right now. Start small. Anyways, okay, and that's it, you guys. Just wanted to tell you that, New Year's coming up. Ha'ole makahiki ho to everybody, and go Niners. Fucking Ravens. We outdid everything. The Niners outdid everything. But you give up the ball 5 fucking times. What do you expect? You give breaks to a team that's already fucking on fire. It's a wrap. Fuck. I wasn't even gonna touch on that, but anyways, I did. It's too late. But still, go Niners. Kidding, guys. Aloha. Ahui ho.